Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. So after very long use of my Judith speed team, I use it all the way till now. If you watch that first arena video, I think my Judith is at like 212 speed or something like that, and I consider that fast. Obviously, the speed meta is always like, you know, it's never gonna go away, and the problem is the speed meta is always competing for the next speed role and, you know, better speed imprints on your team and better gear, and you know, there's just always a faster fish in the sea. So speed meta is definitely like, it's a gamble. So arguably you would want to use your speed team against a team that you can take on for sure, not someone that has, you know, really quick speed. So for example, the top team up here, this guy with the Korean name, which, you know, sorry about that, I can't read it. He's got 2 units that have speed imprints. Now obviously Vildred's speed imprint, if he does have it, would only work on Scurry, and Scurry's speed imprint works on everyone else, and Vildred's works on everyone else except himself. So Scurry, even though his imprint is speed, he's not going to gain from his own imprint. But just knowing the possibility that minimally that Scurry could be 220 speed with a Vildred imprint, he would be faster than me, and depending how whale this guy is. So, you know, when I'm playing in arena, this is the kind of stuff I have to kind of manage, especially with my team. I'll show you my team in a bit, and I'll show you that's it's a revision of my Judith speed team, arguably exactly the same, identical almost, except some of the features are different because the units I'm using are different. So for example, like this one, this bottom one, the only one I'm competing for speed is Moonlight Rose herself. And it's only been my observation that not all Moonlight Roses are really quick, especially if there's no speed imprint heroes on the team. And so I'm gonna risk this on video and on stream. Obviously, there's high potential that I can die if I lose the speed roll to Moonlight Rose there, or I just have lower speed. So I'm gonna try it out. So my new team is Roozid and Rose. Those are pretty much the changes to my main team. I put in Luna lately, replaced Cidd for the Cidd bomb, because Cidd bomb, while it is very good, sometimes it still doesn't wipe the rest of the units. And generally speaking, you want to wipe out 2 DPS units if the team is made out 2 DPS. And Luna is more consistent with nuking than my Cidd was. So because the elemental advantage in her S3 is insane, and also only requires 1 or 10 souls rather to soul burn. So anyways, this is the team I'm gonna go with. Let's try it out.
Can I cut them all down?
Again, like I said, if I lose the speed roll, I've lost. If I win the speed roll, I could possibly win if I can one-shot that ML Ken.
Shall we begin?
Alright, so we got this one. So you can see that on the timeline here that the Moonlight Rose there is actually quite slow. The reason is because my regular Rose has 193 speed, but arguably she does have 2 speed imprints going for her. I think it's a total of 12. Roozid SSS is a 6 speed, and Cidd right now at the moment is A. I think it's 6. I'll have to double check right after this. So I'm gonna do this.
Punish the corrupt.
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit?
So one thing that I would say this lacks compared to the Judith team is the CR push for Roozid requires a lot more investment compared to Judith. So he can get up to 25% combat readiness, which is, if you look at it, it's a quarter of your timeline, right? The timeline on the left there, it's a quarter of it. So that's quite a bit, but you need to max his S3. Judith, however, gets a 20 innate. Actually, wait. Yeah, 20 innate, and then you only need to for her S3, you only need to enhance it twice, just +2 for it to be a 24%. So 24% CR boost. So Judith has that benefit there, and of course Judith has different aspects. She can stun and whatnot. So for the Roozid push, because I actually really can't push my units that far, especially Cidd and Luna, I needed a second pusher. So for Rose here, it's a perfect Rose, if I'm not mistaken, she has a 15%. So total, if you get both of them linked, it's a 35% CR push. So usually I am ahead of the game here. I'm going to try to one-shot his Moonlight Ken, even though I think his Rose has Aureus. I've rebuilt my Cidd as well, which I will feature in this video. Oh, Eileen Rob says SSS Roozid is 8 speed. Oh, I see. Good to know. For this one, you know, haste is probably could be dangerous. I'm gonna damage him. Okay, I wasn't expecting to actually land a hit, but we got lucky there. Because I think either this Rose has Hill like Lance. He doesn't have Aureus on, so I'm not sure if he has Hill like Lance or Ritual Sword. Okay, so we won this one. Yeah, so another thing I like about this team is the utility of Righteous Thief Roozid. Obviously, you need to go through a specialty change, and then of Rose. So for Righteous Thief Roozid, of course, he has a 60% chance to decrease attack on his S2, and the S1 also has a 35% decrease chance for speed. And also, if I remember correctly, in his skill tree, there's something about like CR pushback. And also he has a CR gain, so he increases his CR every time he attacks there. Another thing I like about Rose is her cleanse and barrier and CR single target CR push, so she could do that and unlock Cidd, and then Cidd can have another turn. So I really like that. I don't know how this team would perform AI wise, but for sure, like if you're going like offensive manually, this is a way more flexible team than my previous one. These guys on stream are laughing at me. They're saying that my my reason to put in Luna is because I needed an excuse to see some more jiggles. Man, you guys, oh jeez, you guys and your trolls. I'm gonna refresh this because I don't think I take on any of those teams. Before I actually take another stab at it, I'm gonna go through the changes again. What the benefits are from my previous team. So originally, again, if you watch my previous video, and it is a pretty popular team, CR push team, it is to go with Judith. Has a greater CR push, and she has a higher base speed, so keep that in mind. I think she has 3 speed higher than Roozid at base, so you know, that can give her quite an advantage, especially if you're trying to go through the speed race here. The other thing about that team was that I used Yuna. So Yuna immediately on her S3 would give you an attack and speed buff. So what my Roozid and Rose did combined, she would do it in one go. Now obviously she wouldn't have a CR push there. So you know, if your damage dealers are slow in speed, you will lack some connectedness. So let's say for that team, that Moonlight Rose team, if I went with Judith, and I didn't push beyond that Moonlight Rose, and let's say Yuna got pushed forward. If she does her buff and my attackers don't go, it's just not going to do anything, right? They're just going to snipe, especially he's got haste there, Moonlight can. They're just going to snipe my DPS units, and I'm just going to have a disadvantage if they have their buffs up, etc. Especially if you're going with Moonlight Rose, because she can push back all your units. The benefit about Yuna is that she's a ranger, so she can use Sasha. So Sasha is a really good one. Of course, after you kill an enemy, you can get a certain amount of increase in your combat readiness, depending on how much you've enhanced it. Now mine is at a 12.8%, so each kill you get a 12.8%. That's close. That's very close to Rose's 1 S3 push. So per kill, you get that much, and if you kill 3, you get arguably 30%, more than 30%, 37% CR push, but that's total. Now my Yuna wasn't built for damage. Arguably the best case scenario would be if you can get her speed high as well, to go second in that team and also become a really good damage dealer, but my Yuna just never got there. She had only, I think, 2,000 attack, and I didn't want to invest a 6-star into her because I knew her usage for me at that time especially was only for arena. So that's why I kind of gave up, and long story short, I gave up that full team because I actually stripped Judith, thinking I can build a better PvP team and a PvE combined team, splitting her speed gear with my Cleary and with my DN. Now we're kind of back to the same page. Once I built it back the speed team, you can see there's a ton of like good speed gear here. Like we recently got this from the story event. This is 7 speed. It's not max enhanced yet. We don't know how that's gonna roll, but there's a ton of gear here that is actually fit better for like a tank. Look at this necklace here. A tank or a healer, a speedy healer like Tamarine Oh, actually, any healer. Tamarine, Deanne, Angelica, all of them would benefit from all this gear. Look at this. So 12 speed right there. So it's kind of a shame I'm putting this as a CR booster. I'm going into Wyvern as much as possible and trying to craft speed boots, because this again has pretty decent stats, 18% defense. If you look at my Rose, she has the 15% health, 13% defense. This one's attack. This one has health, has a 10 speed, even though it's a crit set. But I use this on my DN, and it's a total of maximum of 55% health if you max enhance it. So a ton of really good gear going for this. A health set with 8 speed right there. This has a 9 speed with a good split of a defense. Arguably the critical hit chance is way too high on that one. This one ended up pretty good. 19% critical hit chance. Still really weird, but it's a 4 speed and it completes my speed set, so I kept it there, and a 15% health. So a lot of these guys have like a ton of good gear that could potentially strip down my PvP and PvE units, like Clury and DN there. And so I am going as fast as possible, trying to get to speed boost. So on my DN right now, her current status is a plus 14. If you plus 15, this has a 35 speed, has a 21% effect resistance. It might be good for my CR booster, but I probably swap this into my Rose or my Roozid when I get this to 35 speed. But anyways, that's enough of that. Terra quote does air quotes and says a better team. He doesn't believe this is a better team. I do think it is. Oh, actually, wait. Last thing I wanted to show is my Cidd. My Cidd is rebuilt. For the longest time, he had the attack set on. So comparable stats, he had a 96% critical hit chance, just like before. He had a 2,800 attack, but only 185% critical hit damage, which was just not doing it for me. I was not be able to one-shot Moonlight Kens easily, especially with this team if I wanted him to go first. Now, so far he's been consistently one-shotting Moonlight Ken, even though if a tank has Aureus. Of course, this is our event gear from this current event, or actually, depending on when I upload this video, might not be current, but one of our events, 55% crit damage. Everyone has this on now. It's one of the best free gear available at the moment. He still have this Labyrinth set because that's a 14% crit damage, and this has an 18% attack. Pretty good there. This one I need to finish. Whatever it rolls, other than the flat health, I'll be satisfied with. Speed he can use, and critical hit chance would be really awesome. Complete that 100%. Hopefully I can get that lucky roll there. And then this one has a pretty decent roll. It is a 45. I was being laughed at this by Terror. But it completes my set, and it has everything I need. Critical hit damage 5 and attack 19. I really needed a boost of attack because I lowered so much attack running these crit sets. This one rolled up pretty well. 11% attack, 6% critical hit chance as the base because of the epic weapon there, and then 20% critical hit damage. So without a destruction set, getting 243% and getting a 96% crit was really lucky for me here. So that's why I've been doing pretty well. So I'm gonna try to take on tanky Moonlight Ken teams that I can take on. I'm gonna try to take on this guy. I think I fought him before. I think his Moonlight Rose can beat me in speed roll, but let's try it out. We can facepalm here on stream and on video. Oh, Terror is quote unquoting my team yesterday. So yesterday I had a broken team. It just didn't do it. Terror made a comment on it, and actually he convinced me to actually make this team. Okay, I still went first, but you can see that Moonlight Rose is really ahead. Right, so it's very, very scary. I think my Rose is right under her. Let me see here. Yeah, it's 92, but actually based on the stack here, I think his Moonlight Rose would go first if it wasn't for my Roozid CR push and also speed buff. So I'm gonna do it right now.
Attention! Don't let your guard down.
So with this push, we should have all our turns here. One of the things about my previous team as well is that sometimes my Cidd would go, but my Cez or Luna would still be stuck behind. Yeah, so he has Aureus on, but now I can one-shot his Moonlight Ken. I'm gonna go after Luna next. I'm gonna be greedy here. I'm gonna use an S1. 23,000 damage with the Aureus. Oh, sorry, with the Oberius Tooth Proc. Hey, Bixen and Batzilla, welcome to stream, guys. No, you're not really late. I just kind of started.
May those evils be punished.
Roozid has the event artifact. Is it good? I sold mine, says Abraham. Oh, that event artifact? Let me talk about it after. It gives you a base attack and defense, AOE for your whole team. I'm gonna try to provoke this. Yeah, so my provoking is pretty good on Rose. Actually, we're gonna take a look at Rose gear and also the artifact on Roozid after this, based on what Abraham was asking. It's pretty good for a CR pusher, Abraham.
Leave it to me.
2.8% at the moment, 2.8% attack and defense for the full team. It's not bad. I mean, every percentage counts.
My muscles a bit.
I'm actually going to I don't need to cleanse myself. I'm just gonna try to provoke her. With my Rose's speed gear, because like I said, both my Roozid and my Rose have like pretty decent speed gear on. Ones that are kind of too shameful to use on them. It's too OP. My Rose does have pretty good effect resistance and also pretty good effectiveness. I'm gonna try to push Cidd before the end here, just to see if I can get a turn. Yeah, let's do that. See, it's really fun, especially manual input. I don't know how this team performs on auto or as a defense team. Bixen says, I give up re-rolling, my luck is getting worse. Oof, feels bad, man. Okay, so let me quickly look at Rose here. Actually, let's just click in here. This is pretty laggy on Nox. It's easier when I scroll here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. So Abraham asked about Roozid's artifact. So a lot of people do use it. I found, especially on speed teams, for your CR pusher, because like I said, it increases your attack and defense by a certain percent. I think max enhancement, which is plus 30, gives you 5%. It's not high, but it's like every bit counts at that point. I'll probably have to look at the journal, but I'm not going to do it on this video. I think it's a waste of time. But yeah, Rose, you look at the, effective is only 10%. Actually, it's not that great. Let me read this. 50% chance to provoke and a 10% effectiveness. So if they have a high effect resistance, it's not going to happen a lot. But the effect resistance is pretty decent without trying for effect resistance. And of course, I should share this story. This was pretty awesome. Yesterday I was talking to Terra and a couple guys on Discord saying that, oh man, I really just need a Elbrus ritual sword. You know, it would complete all my like 5-star artifacts. And then as we were talking, I'm like, okay, I have a couple mystic summons, so I pulled one and then YOLO'd it and then I got it. And I'm like, what? That's so awesome. Anyways, we're gonna continue on. Let's see here. We're gonna keep taking on guys with Moonlight Rose. I think this is my team's benefit here. Cidd has 6% speed imprint, and someone said that Roozid at SSS has 8. So I need a couple more dupe Cidds to push my Roozid up.
I'll show you justice.
So I saw that he has Cursed Compass on Rose. So arguably Rose should use something else. I would say yeah, I don't know. Actually, there's a lot of options here. We're gonna push up.
Radiant Spirit, Destina.
And my opponent.
I'm gonna try to one-shot Says here.
Excuse me. Cut.
But no Aureus, so one-shotting should be no problem.
Shall I attack? Like the wind.
Ridiculous. Who will stand against me?
Rose has 193 speed if I last counted. So 193 speed plus Roozid's and Cidd's imprints. She's really quick. She's like almost as quick as my Roozid.
Don't let your guard down.
See, look at this cleanse. So good, so good. I've come into so many battles where like Clury would have like someone locked down on provoke and defense break, and then Rose, because her incredible speed, comes in, cleanses it, and then I'm back out. And so I really love this team now. It's very
Shall I stretch
very
my muscles a
refreshing
bit here?
compared to what I had before.
It was a good fight.
Alan asked a silly question. He says, "Do you enjoy this game more than FFBE?" Martin's like, "He does, trust me." Yes, trust me, I do. This Epic Kia, I'm gonna risk it. I know he's fast. I've ran him before. I know he's fast. His Scurry could outspeed me, possibly. But I want to see how close we are, okay? He has no speed imprints going for him, so his Scurry would have to be faster, and he would have to roll a faster speed roll. Let's try it out. Let's see.
My best.
But do you enjoy it more than Dark Souls, says Montgomery?
Shall we begin?
Okay, I still beat him, just slightly. Now keep in mind, if I said my Rose's speed is fast, 193 base with a 6% speed imprint on Cidd and an 8% speed imprint on Roozid, you can see that his Scurry is definitely really fast. But luckily, I think we roll high for Roozid here.
Attention! Don't let your guard down. Sky's light. Smite them.
Alan says, "Nice, got roasted on Jagan's video. Feels blessed." Life's blessed. Oh, it's hilarious. I didn't notice that this Rose had Aureus. I'm gonna try to take on the Scurry
I'll
here.
carve you up. Excuse me.
And I think I'm gonna take on Basar.
While you blink.
Okay, one-shotted, perfect.
Ridiculous.
Okay, so I'm gonna S3 here.
On my honor as a dragon, I will punish you.
Martin, you're so funny, speaking for me.
Radiant spirit. Destina.
I'll do my best.
Aw man, you bought Dark Souls 3 on Steam, but you can't play because the graphic card doesn't support the game. Wow, why didn't you find out before you bought the game? I feel bad, man.
Shall
Can
we
you
play a
can you
little?
return it? Okay, she has resistance.
turn? This
So when
is
you
going
see
to
that
hurt.
resistance popped up
Leave it
there,
to me.
you know that the
will
provoke
show
was
you.
actually proc. So the 50% proc on the provoke actually did go off. It's just that she just resisted it.
Onward.
Did one of the character you just say John Cena? No, I don't think. I don't think someone just said. They said Destina, Destina, not John Cena. That's pretty funny. We could take on this guy, Jisoo. I remember I can. Let me try it. If you haven't played up to a certain amount yet, you can always refund a game on Steam. Oh, you should do it. You should do it, dude.
It's a little easier.
I gotta get a flag thing here.
What do you think?
Yeah, Rose says Destina. This is John Cena. Oh, that's hilarious.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
No, Bixen, your might not be bad. It might just be me talking over you, so that could be a whole other thing.
Shall we begin? I will show you all my power.
Yeah, so the double CR push has been working for me. I really like this. Another benefit of this team compared to Judith and Yuna is that I actually have 2 CR pushers now. Able to, you know, help in GVG if I need 2 CR pushers. It could be on separate teams. It could be on the same team, depending what I need. So there's that other benefit. And of course, Roozid does a ton himself, like I've explained.
My goddess. Grant me the
Epic 7
power
John
to
Cena
extinguish
collab
evil.
confirmed.
Tire them out. That's right.
Let's move quietly.
Toph says I might raise a Rose for Wyvern 11 since I don't have Tywin. Rose, I mean, she's not bad to invest in if you really want to invest in her for PvE, but honestly, I prefer to
For our future.
use her just as a CR pusher, so I don't think I'm gonna 6-star my Rose anytime soon. Nor skill
Stretch my
enhance.
muscles a bit.
And my opponent, like the wind.
Yeah, the only thing is I guess I can't cleanse myself.
Ridiculous.
In terms of Rose there, I can't cleanse yourself. But arguably, if you're not cleansing someone else, you would be using S1 anyways, and it can provoke. So having a provoke on
Show
her
you
is not the
justice.
worst thing in the world.
Attention. Don't let your guard down.
I'm gonna try to push Cidd up.
The honor of victory.
Is it my turn? This is going to hurt.
Arguably, I think the way I'm using Rose, if her S2 has a CR increase on her skill enhancement,
Do my best.
I would actually think it's better to skill enhance S2. But I don't think
Leave it
it's
to me.
there. I don't think it's there.
Over here.
It's me.
Yeah, provoked. See, provoked
Shall I attack?
the end there. It's really, really good.
I'll carve you up. Excuse me.
Shall we? Play a
Vald69, hey, welcome to stream. He says some aspects I don't understand. He's talking about the game, I guess.
Move quietly.
Unfortunately, I'm only 15 minutes in. Dude, it takes a long time to get to know this game, man. But welcome to the game, and also welcome to stream.
Don't be scared.
It would take you a bit to catch up on.
I will lead you ever onward.
Okay, you know what? We're so close to like wiping this whole map. Let's try taking this one out. All right, let's try taking this one out. Arguably, I haven't ran into this team composition before, so we could do bad as well. I gotta be careful about that villager there, and that Rin is gonna be annoying. Let's try it.
Soon.
I might lose because I'm not used to fighting this team comp.
Shall we begin?
Aureus on Cleary.
Sacrifice my life to protect Eton.
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit? Radiant spirit, Destina.
And my opponent.
Again, we will try to take down
Excuse me.
ML Ken.
Cut and slice.
Oh, just made it. So
Is
yeah,
it my
it's
turn?
been pretty decent. I kind of want to take out Rin first because she can be really, really lucky. I'm gonna try to take her out first. I'm
Ridiculous.
not gonna be greedy on this one. I'm gonna try to kill her,
Burning
make sure
hatred.
she's dead.
A desire for revenge.
Flurry, spread your wings. Attack.
Oh well, no, went after my Luna. Uh-oh.
Chaos.
Provoked.
Let's move quietly.
Good.
No retreat.
Attention.
I'm gonna cleanse my
Don't let
Luna
your
right now.
guard down. The honor of victory.
Oh, look at that.
And my opponent.
Okay, I'm gonna kill off that Cleary.
Start. I'm coming.
All right, good.
I'll do my best.
Do you believe
Speed
in
is slowed. I think I missed.
Shall I stretch my muscles?
This
a
guy
bit?
can be annoying.
Here I come.
He revived,
Show you justice.
but we have all our damage dealers going.
Shall I attack?
So I think we've got this if we don't miss.
I'll carve you up.
We missed, but we got him. Nice. We cleared that wall.
I will lead you ever onward.
All right, let's move on. So additional flag for beating it. Uchu is really fast too. So this guy, you know, it's good to know your imprints. It's good to know your heroes here. This guy can outbeat me as well. He's got Helga there. Helga is there for the buff, and also Helga is really easy to SSS if you have pulled a lot, and she also has speed imprints as much as
I hope
Roozid.
you're ready.
So I could lose the speed roll to this one. You know, I keep saying that, but you know, one day I will lose the speed roll. Yeah, there you go.
This is
See?
Pure.
I lost
pure
this one.
cold rage.
Ah, jeez.
Shall we begin?
And we're stunned. So I think we lost this one. Yeah, we lost.
Damn it! Shoot! Ah!
Yeah, we lost this one.
Release
So AoE
my-
break and then AoE cleave and then we're gone. I won't yield it. I won't yield it. I'm just gonna watch myself die here.
Leave it to me.
Oh wait, Luna goes. Wait,
On my
no
honor
attack
as a
buff, but let's see if we
dragon,
can take out Mildred. Maybe we can win.
I will punish you.
I'll do my best.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna try to use
Get back.
break there. Yeah, I could push the
Shall we
CR back. That's actually
play a
really good.
little?
Who goes next in my team here? Cidd does. I don't think I can push him far enough. Actually, no, wait. CR boost. I forgot to use it because I was stunned.
Smite them.
Ruby says, I went against a team yesterday that had Dominion, Leo, and Araminta with Abysmal Crown. I was just stun locked. Aff. Oh, you gotta let me know about that team, man. I'm gonna kill off Dominion right now. So we got lucky. We got really lucky.
And my opponent?
Alright, here we go. Helga can do quite a bit of damage, but I don't think his Helga's leveled up. We have an AoE defense break here, so it's very risky because Bologna could be scary with her follow-up S2. Could just wipe us. At least 3 of our heroes there. We got lucky.
Let's move quietly.
Let's try to kill them off. Oh yeah, that Helga, level 50 there, that's a lot of damage. Alright, we did it. Good, good. The clutch. Alright, here we go. This is getting to be fun. Alright, Assassin Cartuja teams are really annoying because you're really gambling on possibly losing towards evasion. So, you know, I'm at 23 consecutive victories. I have no pride in this. I don't care. For the stream, for the video, I'm gonna take him on. You know, this is a good time to experiment with how far I can get away with. The only way I can lose this one, I believe, is if I miss Moonlight Ken, because he would just counter me to death.
I'll do my best.
Even though they have immunity on first turn there, that won't help if I can one-shot them. The A Cartuja might be an annoying one, but if I do enough damage to him, I think my Luna should be able to one-shot him. So if he evades, I'll probably lose. If he doesn't evade, I might have won. Okay, there we go. Let's try to take down A Cartuja. No defense break, of course, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to use an S3.
Burning hatred. A desire for revenge.
I'll show you my power.
I'll show you justice.
I think I'm gonna try to take down Destina. If I hit Purgus, Destina's gonna get turns anyway, and I might not be able to take down Purgus quick. I'm gonna see how much damage I can do. Oh yeah, we should be able to kill off Destina quick here. Got lucky, didn't miss.
Shall we begin?
And we'll take on Purgus. He'll be just pushing himself in CR. Pretty decent strength.
Don't let your guard down.
And my opponent? While you blink.
Oh, I didn't proc a defense break there.
My best.
I think he could kill off my Cidd.
Don't be scared.
Alright.
Dragon Twilight.
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit?
Rose to get the win. Okay, there we go.
Do you want me to do anything else?
Let's keep going here and see how much we can get away with. Oh, K-Ron teams I am very fearful of. Because depending how strong they are, they can wipe my team even if I have water heroes. If I beat the speed roll, I could take out Skiri. That's a big risk. I might not try that one. Lincoln here... Also could be a big risk if his Armin is quick. But generally I don't think Armin should be as quick as 220 speed. So let me try this out. If I miss Luna, I will lose.
Will you test yourself against me?
Later, Abraham, man. Thank you for coming.
Punish the corrupt.
The good thing
Shall
also
we
about having a 2
play
CR
a
boosters on an arena team is that my Roozid gets a CR boost after he's already gone. So he's way more ahead than, let's say, my previous team where Judith goes, Yuna goes, but then Judith doesn't get a head start. Okay, this one's really tanky. This one's really tanky. I think I lost. Oh, and I couldn't kill her. I was greedy. Crap. I was greedy. No.
Let's move quietly.
Wait. Can we kill her?
No retreat.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so you see what I was talking about. That CR push on Roozid there with his own speed buff, got me an extra turn before she even went. So there's nothing I can do here, but I think I still lost. 8 cartridges is just super annoying.
My true will.
Oh,
My goddess.
And my opponent?
I'm gonna try to take on 8 cartridge here, but we're gonna miss him regardless. He had a turn, so we're going to miss him. Which is kind of a waste.
This is going to hurt.
Oh, but the second hit on that doesn't waste. I'm gonna try use Soul Burn S3. If we can kill him off, we have a higher chance of winning. If we can't, oh man, dang it, this guy, man.
Shall I stretch my muscles a bit?
I think I'm gonna try to keep Roozid alive here.
The honor of victory.
Oh, which doesn't help. He didn't. He wasn't alive. Crap. Ah, dang it! Yeah, I think I lost.
Is it my turn?
So we'll miss the first one, regardless. And if that Crimson Armor diverts us too much,
Attention! Don't let your guard down.
he could. Ah, crap. He has Durandal on. Oh no! I'm gonna die to bleed, man. I'm gonna die to bleed here. He went too. So even if I burned S3, it's not gonna kill him. Ah, man. I'm gonna try it. It's not gonna do enough damage. I have no buffs. And he's got Aureus. Oh, crap.
My goddess.
Aline Rev says kill DN. It won't do much damage regardless.
Shall we play a little?
He had no speed buffs. He can't crit. He can't defense break. And we got Aureus going on here. Yeah, we lost. I'll yield. Boom. Yeah, we lost.
I may have lost, but I will not kneel.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go. We have one more flag and I'm gonna end this video. So Spare 9 is good. I know I ran into him a lot. His Judith often goes first, and I think he has pretty good speed Judith plus probably an imprint on Vildred there. I've never taken on ML Says, but we got Judge Kisei there, which has a high potential of beating us in speed rule. And we got a Roozid and Cidd on this lot, but the bottom one here. With ML Ken. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna choose two, either the bottom one or the top one, guys. So Moonlight Says team or Moonlight Ken team. You guys choose me. You guys choose for me. Fight Moonlight Says one does. All right, we've killed a couple, but this has a speed team going on it. Judge Kisei speed team would be just as bad though. All right, let's try it out. Let's see if we can win the speed roll. Oh, top says ML Says AF.
Shall we begin?
Oh, we were so close there. We were so close. Whoa. 98%. We were just
Sacrifice my life to protect Titan.
we got lucky speed roll. I would say that we just got a lucky speed roll. Generally, I mean, don't expect to win that. That was just pure luck. So, not because I'm better. I'm still gonna go after ML Ken first,
Excuse me.
and then I'll go after Cidd next. Oh my goodness! I just realized I actually couldn't take him down.
Do you believe in
That's
me?
actually not good. Cidd is going next, and Cidd can do some crazy damage here. Oh no, this is not good. Oh jeez, I gotta rethink this. Kill off Cidd or kill off ML Ken? I think I'm gonna kill off Cidd. I'm gonna kill off Cidd. I think Cidd is more threat. ML Ken is good, and I think he can. Oh my goodness! You gotta be kidding me! I lost. I lost. I lost. I lost. No! That no crit. Oh man, jeez! You gotta be kidding me.
While you blink.
The Ruby's like, you never crit. It's true. ML Ken with a defense break, my Luna is gone. We've lost this one, guys.
I'll do my best.
Alright. There's no point. We'll yield.
I may have lost, but I will not.
What's the crit rate on your Luna? Total 70% with her passive. But then you have to count that she does an elemental advantage, right? So technically it's 85%. Anyways, that's the video there. A fun run with on Arena with my new team. Really liking it. I like the chemistry. Obviously, you know, I think I gotta work on a couple more units. I was really surprised I couldn't take that ML Ken down. So this ML Ken must be built properly with more HP, more tankiness to ensure no one-shot kills. So in that case, I think honestly, you know, gotta slip in a defense break before, or use like someone like Watcher Scurry. Anyways, I'm gonna end that there. In this video there. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.